Guys, so it's on my mind today to talk to you about the topic illegal advisors. Illegal advisors. How can your ex be your advisor to your relationship today? How can you be getting advice on your present relationship, present marriage from an ex? How can you be getting relationship on your marriage or your present relationship from somebody else's wife or somebody else's husband? How can you be getting advice from a person who failed at a relationship with you? Okay? Something happened and the relationship didn't work out. Whatever it was, whether it was he did something, she did something, whatever it is, you did not have what it took to stick it out and stay together. And obviously, that person doesn't want you back. Because if I'm telling you, especially when it comes to a man, if he wants you and you are it, he's gonna make all types of moves for you. Okay. So how is it that you failed a relationship? How is it that you did not have, neither one of you had what it took to remain together? Could be one-sided, just one person did something. If you didn't have that, how is it that the person who exited a relationship that did not flourish, it could not go any further, how are they an advisor to your marriage, to your relationship? No, that makes no sense. All right. How is it that now you're better friends than lovers and they're all up in your business, giving you advice on your wife, what she needs to do, what your husband needs to do, but they didn't have what it took to do to still remain in a relationship with you? Guys, keep people out of your business, especially somebody that failed in the relationship. Nah, you can't advise me. You understand that? You can't advise me on my new relationship. This is a part of what I spoke about with soul ties as well. You know, many people are being told that they're overreacting. There's nothing wrong with this. There's something very wrong with it. There's something very wrong with it. What you don't know and what you don't understand from your mate, you need to try to get to understand from one another and learn each other. And as long as there's another person that she can go to talk to about you and you can go to talk about her, and that person could be your ear and you can be the ear for that person in their relationships, your relationships will not come together. How is it that this person is in a bad relationship with their husband or their wife or their significant, but they have all the advice in the world for what you need to do in your house? How, you understand what I'm saying? The insanity of it. What it is everybody can preach and everybody can teach and everybody can tell you what to do in your own house. But in the meantime, her husband does not give her no attention. His wife is not giving the attention that he needs, or he's not giving his wife the attention, because I found that has happened a lot too. Okay. Most of the times we have to be honest. This is kind of like, you want to call it a man's world. It's not, but yes, the man could be getting dogged out, and I do not negate that. That does happen. But most often than not, it's the man that he pretty much has the upper hand in some case. And he has somebody at home that's, oh my God. All right. But I'm not negating the other thing too. There are good men out there that has like these, hyena types that they just wild. They can't be tamed. And by tamed, I mean they are just not for home. Okay? They are just wild. They are out there. They don't have respect. You can't have a conversation with them. They have no reasoning skills, really. They are very compartmentalized. And that's what I mean by they just don't have reason. So let's scratch tame. Don't come to me talking about you want people to be tamed. Wrong word. Um so they do have those types of individuals, but how is it that you got a wife that's out of control, but you got everything that you can say to someone else's wife or someone else's lady? You have a lady that's out of control, but you have all this advice for her, what she needs to do to her with her husband or whatever. I'm just saying, your relationship is on the fritz. Your house is all raggedy. You have stuff going on because you're sharing that with this person you're advising. How is it that you can do that? Well, the problem is the energy that you're taking to put into this man or this woman to tell them about their marriage while yours is failing, to tell them about their relationship while your husband or your boyfriend don't even spend that much amount of time talking to you on the phone during a regular day. It's not going to work because you're elsewhere. And there are spiritual variables that takes place. It doesn't matter if he never find out that you chit-chatting and talking to somebody. Spiritually, you're never going to have him because you set your traps yourself. You as the husband, you set your own traps yourself when you are going, your wife, your girlfriend, if you're just dating, seriously dating, she may never know. But spiritually, you're setting traps, especially if you are hurting her, you're doing things to hurt him. Guess what? You may think you're getting away with it. You may feel, oh, I got my wife on lock. I can do whatever I want to do. I can hurt her feelings. She'll be fine. And she may really sit there and just be crying and don't know what to do. But guess what? You're doing these things before God. And so what she's too weak to do, what she's too afraid to do, what she's loves you too much to do, God is going to turn you over to the darkness. Satan will gladly do it. Satan will kill you. Satan will make you come up with the most deadliest disease. Satan will make you end up in a situation that while you're on your way trying to do whatever, you get got. Okay? You get caught up in something. Because God will turn you over. You can't be wicked to your wife. You can't be treacherous and don't expect anything to happen. You can't be treacherous and evil to someone that you're seriously dating and having a relationship with, and then you're doing all types of stuff over here but playing mind games with her. You can't be being doing shady things to your husband and then playing mind games with him, making him feel he's insecure and whatever while you out there doing other things. Guys, you're going to fall in a snare. You can't be treating someone that you're in a serious relationship with like he's too much, he's over the top, while you know you're over here doing whatever. A lot of times, my brothers and sisters, people are trying to get you to eat from the trough. I call it that. I don't want the buffet. People will want you, listen, husbands and wives these days, and even Christians that are dating, they want to follow the ways of the world and say, well, it shouldn't be a problem that I have this male friend that I talk to and we hang out and la 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 la, because then you're insecure and la la la. No, it's called boundaries. You understand? There is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing with that. But there is no man or woman that you should be conversating with, you should be going out with, you should be reaching out to more than your husband and your wife. Once you find that you're doing that, and especially with it's someone that you're in a serious relationship with, once you find that you're doing that your friend has more of a say, somebody else's wife have more of a say than you do with your own husband or your wife, or someone's husbands have more say, someone's friend. No, it's not okay. Stop letting people take you down to the trough. Stop letting people do this thing where they want you to understand why everybody else could come and eat at your table, why everybody else can get the same level of attention and time as you, if not more. Stop letting them do that. Thou hast prepared a table for me in the presence of my enemies. How about some of these people are trying to bring your enemies to your table, trying to bring women that disrespect you and speak down to you to sit at your table, trying to bring men that has felt like they can say and do whatever they want to do to you. I can call your wife. I can ask you to hand the phone to your wife because your wife want to bring your enemies. They are your enemies when they want to infiltrate and disrespect your relationship. An enemy is someone that will do something that is, that's wrong, that is disrespectful to you morally, ethically, spiritually, physically, all of the above. So my brothers and sisters, stop eating at the trough. And my question, as I originally said, is how is it now that there's this stuff with exes? The ex, the failed relationship is now the advisor. The source of this, the person who failed the relationship with your husband, your wife, is now the advisor for you. That is nothing more than what? Soul ties, as I spoke about yesterday. And that's nothing more than people trying to get out of that person what they're not getting at home. I'm trying to tell you, you should never have that. You can never have that much time for somebody else's man, somebody else's husband, if you get in full attention at home. somebody else's wife, someone else's girlfriend. If if you are getting what you need from your wife or your girlfriend, or if you're in a position, if you're really giving her the time, if she may not even be doing anything, but what are you doing having spent 2-3 hours out your day on a whole? If you really look at your messages, look at the amount of time that you're spending investing in another woman, investing in another man, and think of that's the amount of time that you spent away from, or you fail to give to somebody that you claim that you don't understand, and you don't understand why he's acting like this and she's acting like that. Guys, you need to start to turn to the Lord. Turn to God and let him be your advisor. Let him show you what your wife needs, what your husband needs, and how to be in a wholesome, God-led relationships. Women, gentlemen, stop accepting these relationships where they want to bring people to the table, okay? They want to have all these strays. They want to have this 2-for-1 special going on. Don't accept it. There is better. There are men and women that's out there who understands these, that set these clear lines. When you have someone that has blurred lines and, oh, they have this attachment, they've known this person since they both were, planting tomato gardens when they were 9. Stay over there with that. And more than anything, that person should respect your relationship. You have friends that will come in there and try to disrespect you, and then you trying to get them to like you. Not here, my friends. And there's nothing wrong with that. Stop allowing people to play to the left. Stop allowing people to tell you you're jealous. No, you have standards. You have standards. We don't wash the whites with the colors. Period. So it's okay to take that stand. God has given you that, and it's okay. And the right man and the right woman is going to understand that. They will have friends, but they will have things in order where that friend will never disrespect you. That friend will never get more time than you are, as far as an imbalance where they will call them first before they call you, reach out to them, all that. Listen, don't settle for the dumpster dives. Wait. But again, I will tie up my video by saying, if you fail the relationship, honey, you cannot be no advisor to him. You failed the relationship, sir. You cannot be nothing more. You can't be an advisor. What's going on is some people, all they doing is, you see, there's someone else that's there emotionally. And as long as there's someone there, as harmless as it may seem, this is going to be the stumbling block. This is what's going to keep your relationship from cultivating the way that it should. It opens you up to soul ties. It opens you up to going. The minute you will put your head on someone else's lap, or put your heart in someone else's hand to share the deep things, uncovering the nakedness of your significant to them, that's going to be your mistake right there. You never uncover the nakedness of the one that you're with, nor allow anyone in that circle between the both of you. All right, guys. So I didn't expect to come on here and talk about this, but it's on my heart. It's on my mind. So, bye.